So I have not posted anything lately. Um, but I guess everybody's main question is, what is CVID? What do I have? Because my gosh, look at me. Do I look sick? No, I don't look sick a bit. CVID is one of the primary immunodeficiency diseases. Um, it is a blood disorder that is a genetic mutation, so it's not acquired. It is not an autoimmune disease. It is a true immune deficiency. Um, to make it really short, your bloodstream produces IgG, IgA, IgM. There's several different antibodies your blood makes to fight off bacteria, viruses, microorganisms, toxins, um, things like that. I do not make the IgG and the Ig subclasses, which are all antibodies to fight infection of any sort. So, a common cold for you may put me in the hospital for, becoming septic. I've gotten to the point now I'm antibiotic resistant. Paper cut that I got 1 week at work lasted for, it took about 4 weeks to heal, and it was just a simple paper cut. With CVID, has come joint pain, a lot of joint pain. Uh, when I get up in the mornings, I sound like 50 mouse traps have went off, like click, 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 everything pops. But to me, the most bothersome and almost debilitating some days side effect of CVID is the fatigue. Um, they're not real sure because CVID is pretty rare. It's one out of 25 to 35,000 people. They're not real sure how it ties in, but some days I do feel like I'm trapped in a 99-year-old person's body. That is how tired I am. I can sleep some days, 2 days straight, and still wake up and feel absolutely exhausted and worn out. But that is the reason I do. That's some good grammar. Um, that's the reason why I take infusions of immunoglobulins weekly. It's very important that I get those. It's a derivative of plasma, people that have donated plasma. So, what I do basically is I inject myself weekly with immunoglobulin so I can have a fighting chance to kick viruses and colds or toxins or microorganisms or any kind of funk that I come in contact with. Um, am I contagious to you? No. Actually, you're contagious to me because the little cold that you have, or the little virus that you have, that you may not even know you have because you're asymptomatic, because your body's naturally fighting it off, I will get and I will get sick. I usually run a temperature and have what I call flare ups. Typically around 2 times a month, and a 99 temp for me is about 100 or 101 because I have a very low fever. So that is what CVID is. It is a primary immunodeficiency disease. And like I said, I'm not contagious. We are considered zebras. Um, it is a life-threatening, non-curable disease, and I think sometimes why me, but then again, because of my personality, and sometimes I can be very stubborn and, just speak my mind, that maybe I got CVID because it's so little is known about it, and my big mouth can spread it around, hopefully. But there's thousands and thousands of people that have other primary immunodeficiency diseases, that are just rare. We're just genetic mutations. Our bodies are defective, and a lot of us want a return on it. So, that is what CVID is. And like I said, it is a blood disorder. So if you do not donate blood, please consider to do so. But please consider to donate your plasma, because us primary immunodeficiency patients desperately need your plasma to keep us alive and well. And that's about it, I guess. I hate videoing myself because I don't like the way I talk. I don't like my accent. But I hadn't posted it in a while, and I know a lot of people see me out at functions with Dominic and think, "Oh, she looks normal." Well, yeah, I do look normal. That is why they call it an invisible disease. I sometimes feel like my body is my prison, and the weekly treatments that I take, they come with some nasty side effects. I describe them as chemo-like side effects. My hair's falling out. I mean, I'm not going to lose my hair completely, but it's definitely falling out. I have flu-like symptoms, vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, fever, chills, that type thing. And it's weekly for lifelong, rest of my life, until I decide I want to get a port in my heart, and then I can go on to monthly instead of weekly. But right now, I just don't want anything in my chest. So I'd rather be at home poking myself. Plus, Dominic likes to poke me too. But hopefully this will raise awareness. I did not get diagnosed till, March of this year at 40 years old. My symptoms really started when I was a child, but back then this disease was not really too heard of. After I gave birth to Dominic and I had the horrible pemphigoid autoimmune disease, that kind of unleashed a tiger where everything just started falling apart. But if you remember the story about the boy in the bubble, CVID patients are similar to him, except for we are not that extreme. A lot of zebras, we wear masks out. I chose not to yet because I don't want like a mask to define me. I don't know. I know it's probably not the best, smartest choice, but I just haven't got to that point yet. Like I said, I'm stubborn, but I hope I don't sound too terribly ridiculous. Oh, and another thing, let me just throw this in there. I do stay sick quite a lot, especially in the winter. But my boss, Melissa Harrison, introduced me to these supplements, Juice Plus. There's 4. I didn't bring but 2 of my bottles today. All they are is vegetables. It's not a vitamin per se. It's vegetables. And I can testify to taking the Juice Plus every day for the last 4 months that I've had only 2 really severe infections, which generally I would have back to back. And that's been since May, I guess, April, May, some of that nature. But this isn't a Juice Plus like ad. I just wanted to throw that in there for anybody that'd be interested in for making your body more healthy. Because like I said, mine is something I was born with. It's not acquired. So when I first heard of Juice Plus, I wasn't expecting a miracle, but I definitely can see like a big difference. So, but anyways, I hope you watched this video. So next time you see me out, if you ask how I'm feeling and I'm like, well, good, it's probably a lie. I've just really trained myself to look happy and put on a smile for my son. But 99% of the days I don't feel good. I'm weak. I've started using a cane some days when my joints are really bad. So, yeah, just wanted to advocate. Look at my turban. It's not supposed to look like that, but that's how my life rolls. It's always something that like isn't right. But anyways, thank you for watching this, and I hope you are inspired to look up some more primary immunodeficiency diseases and the awarenesses. There's a lot of people out there that are going undiagnosed like me until they're in the 30s or 40s, and It's not a fun disease. It wears you out. I mean, mentally and physically, it's been extremely hard. Extremely hard. And I'm trying my best to not let it define me. But at the same time, I can't do what I can't do. And that's really something I've had to battle with. And I have to read the spoon theory over and over and over because I am my own worst critic. And my life has really been altered since this disease, and progressed extremely extremely in decline since about March and April. So if you have any questions, but I hope everybody watches this, and I hope I don't sound too ridiculous, but that's that good Cherville accent, right? All right, thank you, and have a great day, everybody.